Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another weekly update. I'm actually going to open up the schedule here, and I'm going to go over it with all of you. So, you can see it now. We're going to be starting on Sunday. Obviously, I put beginning of the week down there. So, we're starting on Sunday. Today, you're going to be seeing that this update is a day late because I came home from work on Saturday and I slept, and it is now 3:30 in the morning on Sunday, and I'm getting work done. So this video will be going up a little later, and I've also been reconstructing my channel. Now, one thing I must say is that there's been a lot of issues recording with my Roxio. If I record long videos, the sound gets delayed. The game will stutter and it gets delayed. And I don't know what the problem is with that. And I don't know what the issue is with that. But that's going to pop up in a couple of these playthroughs. And I can't really re-record them. First of all, it would ruin the first reactions, I think. I'm going to try to fix The Wolf Among Us before Tuesday, but if the video starts to get delayed, the sound of the video starts to get delayed, you'll know that I could not fix it. But I'm going to attempt to fix this in a certain way, and hopefully I'll have that fixed by Tuesday. But anyway, let's start with Sunday. Sunday we will be doing Walking Dead Death Pool, and this is going to kind of be a top 5 video of top 5 people I expect to die this season. I feel like last season, Season 3, I feel like I pegged it pretty much. I mean, I don't want to really spoil it if no one's seen those yet, so I feel like I did Season 3 really well. I didn't put it on a video or anything, but I feel like I figured out what was going to be happening in Walking Dead Season 3. So I'm going to do a top 5 video of top 5 people who might die and what those reasons are in Season 4 of Walking Dead. So that'll be one video, and we're also going to do a review of the opening episode of this video. So that will be on tonight. And then, of course, we have the first-person shooter video of the week, and this is just going to be a typical non-topic video. It's going to be me going over my gameplay of a specific game. I'm still undecided of whether I want to do it Call of Duty or Halo. I don't know. That'll be my last thing that I do before going back to bed, before going back to work in about 6 hours or so. So that is what is going to be happening. I'm going to be recording stuff after this. So that will be Sunday, and then on Monday, obviously, you see that the schedule has changed a little bit. We don't have the review of Once Upon a Time, and I love watching TV, and I love reviewing TV, but I think reviews should really be of a podcast nature, the way I do them, at least. YouTube, people have a very short-sighted limitation of what they watch. They want to watch a 2-minute video, they just want the basics. I like to go in depth, and I think the only way to do that is on a podcast, so I'm going to limit my reviews. I really liked doing them, and it's not because they didn't get huge hits, because some of them really do. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Dancing with the Stars, I'm sure Walking Dead's going to be amazing, but, so yeah, I'm going to still do some reviews, but, I mean, especially with more games coming out in a couple weeks, I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to do reviews for these TV shows and add in pictures and edit and render. I wouldn't be able to do all that, so I'm replacing them with some gameplay videos. And one of those new gameplay videos will be The Wolf Among Us, and more on that on Tuesday. Let's talk about NBA 2K14 Association and why I'm doing 2 association modes instead of 1, and why my career mode is gone. For the moment. Don't freak out. Okay, so Monday, NBA 2K14 Association Mode, and we'll also have General Manager Mode. Tuesday, we will have Dancing with the Stars recap, as I've always done, full dances and full reviews of the dances and who I think will go home next week, and was my correct pick last week of who's going to go home. Was that correct? My prediction. And then we have the Wolf Among Us playthrough, and this is one of the videos that has been corrupted by the sound, and hopefully I fix it by Tuesday. My plan is to upload it to YouTube, just the gameplay, record and play it on my TV, but loud, and then re-record all the sound, and then have that sound of the gameplay, just the gameplay, not my voice over it, just the gameplay, and edit up the sound. And there might be a bit where some of the sound is cut off, but hey, it'll really fix the problem. in later episodes. Later episodes, it's about maybe a 15-second delay before you see what happens in the subtitles. 10 seconds, 15 seconds later, you'll hear what was said. And it's terrible, and the only way to fix it is by doing that. And if I can get that fixed, then it'll debut on Tuesday, no problems. And the sound might be a little weird. It'll sound like it's been being funneled through another microphone. But hey, it's better than having it be very, very laggy. There were multiple times in the playthrough that both my Xbox, the game, and my Roxio were all stuttering and trying to stop and go. So I feel like I'm going to have to limit my recordings to 20 minutes, even for the GTA ones that I record for an hour. I'm just going to have to limit it to 20 minutes, and whenever it's loading or something, quick stop the video, pause, stop my recording, and just kind of limit it so I don't have those issues ever again. Okay, and then we have the second episode of GM Mode on Tuesday. Wednesday, NBA Online Mode. Until I can figure out what is wrong with my career mode, we're going to be doing Online Mode. Online Mode is just me. I'm just going to get into a random game, and I'm going to play against another human player. And this is something I've never done on my channel, and this is something I have rarely ever done, ever. I don't like playing with other humans, so this should be very, very interesting. Obviously, I'm probably going to choose the Heat for Wednesday, but it'll be interesting. And like I said with The Wolf Among Us, that'll be up if I can get it fixed. And most likely, if I can't get it fixed, it'll be up with the errors. And I do apologize for that, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I got a shitty Roxio and no money to replace it, so... Alright, and now let's talk about the NBA My Career Mode. I don't know what the problem is, but after the Spurs game, the last one I recorded, I could not get out of the menu. It froze, and actually that Spurs game that you saw on my YouTube channel was the last game that I got to play of My Career Mode. I haven't been able to figure it out. If anyone from the NBA videos who is a huge commenter, Crimson Taurus or Archaeo Legend, if any of you know what this bug is, or send me a link of how to fix it, or any frequently asked questions sites or something like that, because I really want to try to fix it before deleting it and starting a new one, because if I delete it and start a new one and it happens again, I'll just give up on My Career Mode for the year, and I'll focus on Association and Online Mode, which I don't really want to do. I want to play Career Mode. Career Mode is my bread and butter. I love it. So if anyone knows what the problem is with issues with the game freezing after I finish the game and it's trying to convert back to calendar and the menus, let me know, because that's the issue I've been having. I'll play a whole game of my player, and it'll be the Spurs, and I've done this twice now. I'll play the Spurs, and then as soon as it starts to save, it freezes. And I've tried to stop the auto-saving, I don't know how to do that. So I need some help. I need some help from you, the people. Give me links and such, because I just spent an hour trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. So if I don't get any word on it, I'll just scrap it, and I'll probably start a new My Player next week, and we'll see what happens. I'll try to fix it in the next week, and we'll try to resurrect it from the dead. Okay, let's move on to Thursday, live stream night. Thursdays are going to be designated as live stream nights, obviously, because Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, people have stuff to do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is a huge TV night for me. So Thursday, I think, is a very ideal time to live stream, and I could do that anytime. My brother and sister-in-law are moving out of my house, so I won't have a whole lot of money, but I'll have what I have. I've got hundreds of games. I could live stream practically anything. So I don't think it should be a problem. And my mom will go to work on a Thursday night, so I'll have 2 or 3 hours every single night where I could just live stream to whoever, whatever I want, and I can do that. And that won't be an issue. Another thing I want to get set up is my face cam. I really want to get that set up, so that way when I'm live streaming, and I can also face cam and, kind of have a legit live stream. But like I said, a year in the future is maybe when I'll get that set up. It's not one of my priorities. Face cam is not one of my yearly goals. Friday, we do have GTA Online, the Devil's Dogma playthrough. It's our motorcycle club, And the first episode, I think, went rather well. It started off with a helicopter battle, a couple of bounties. We tried to steal a car from a couple of other online players. It was a really, really fun ride. And I love Grand Theft Auto Online. It's like the Wild West. It's like Red Dead Redemption, but in the future. It's good. I love it. And then another Wolf Among Us playthrough, obviously. And these are just, it took me 2 hours to record, so I'm guessing if I do 20-minute episodes, there'll only be 6 parts of the first chapter. And that's probably what I'm going to do, is just 6 episodes, 20 minutes each. And that should be pretty simple, so we'll have another one next week. And, of course, Ginger King plays GTA 5 on Friday. And on Saturday as well, so that's good. And then next Saturday I'll have my weekly update, and hopefully that'll be on time and not a day late. And the Wolf Among Us playthrough again, that'll be episode 5, and we'll probably have episode 6 next either Sunday or Monday. Probably Monday would make more sense, because Sundays are going to be pretty full. I guess I could do it Sunday. I don't know, but that's even if I get that fixed. So let's look at the goals for October. Advertise my channel. I did a bit of that this week. It was interesting. It's a little out of my comfort zone. I don't like begging. I'm not a beggar. And this could be because, like, there's been issues in the past, basically rooted at my parents' divorce, where if people offer me things, I feel like they pity me. And I hate it when people beg for stuff. They don't try to earn it. They don't try to just get it legit. They just say, hey, check out my channel, for instance, would be an example. I love it when people email me and message me, hey, check out my channel. I love your videos, check out my channel. They don't ever usually subscribe or like my videos, so I know they're lying, but I'll check out their channel anyway. And basically what I'll do is, if I like what I see, then I'll kind of, extend an olive branch. I'll say, hey, this is good. I'm going to continue watching your stuff. I'll subscribe to you until you stop putting good content up. And we will see what we're doing. This week I think there's a YouTuber named Hey Guys, It's Jess. That's his YouTube name, and that's his kind of intro line, so that's interesting. A little cheesy, if I'm being honest, Jess, if you're watching this. But he's also doing association mode with the Boston Celtics, so I'm like, I'll subscribe to you. I'll see if I can connect to you as a YouTuber, and then you'll stay in my sub box. If not, then my association of Celtics would cream cracker your association of Celtics. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing how his Boston Celtics and my Boston Celtics differ. Me and him have already changed the team in different ways, and only in episode 2 of his episodes and episode 2 of my episodes, we've already traded people and done a first game, and this is going to be really fun for me. I cannot wait for my association mode to win the championship, because then I could shove it in his face. Anywho, gained 50 subs, gained 9. Let's see, we were at, I don't think that's accurate. Gained 9. What are we at now? What's 475 plus 90? 15? We're at 15 now, so that's probably changed at this point. I probably, before putting it through the editing system, I probably changed that, so it's not wrong for you, but it is wrong for me. We have gained 15 subs, and again, I'm expecting maybe 30 or 40 subs by the time that we get WWE 13 out, and that's just in time for the goal. I mean, gain 50 subs for me to release my playlist of my basically about 50 or 60 songs or so of songs that I love listening to, and I have them in a select playlist on my YouTube channel, and I will release that if we can get 50 subs. Obviously, if we get 50, I think I said 75 more subs, didn't I? If I said we get 125 total, I will, I'll do a whole live stream with subs only, and we'll try to figure something out, and we'll just play all the merry long day. And then, of course, recreate opening for my videos, and I still haven't done that, and that's a very simple thing to do. I just need to do it. I think I will have some time, especially Wednesday. I'll have NBA Online mode, so I'll have some time Wednesday. I'll probably get that done this week, and that seems to be about it. Not a whole lot. Nothing crazy this week, nothing that you need to see. Let's see, was there anything you need to see? If I were going to say anything, it would be the Supernatural Season 9 debut episode. I love Supernatural. It's one of my favorite TV shows. So I'm just going to throw it on that this week. This is obviously a late video. I don't have anything planned for it. So this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this updated video. And we are going to be fixing some things this week. A little bit of a reboot week for my channel. Oh, I think also, did I do the name change? I think I did. I think I already did the name change. I didn't write anything down. I did this spur of the moment, and I really want my Pepsi that is staring at me in the face. So I'm going to end this recording. Thank you for watching. Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.